Hi, Adrian Manyathelo here. Today the question is, how should you brand yourself as a newbie, or how should new people brand themselves, right? Now, I think to tell this, I'll tell you a story. This is a true story, right? When I grew up in a village, right? In our village, some of you won't believe this, but this is very true, right? But in our village, well, the time when I was quite small, before I went to maybe to primary school, or just when I was starting my primary school, around about that time, right? In our village, there was a guy, only one guy who owned a radio, right? And this guy was a water pumper. So he was the guy who just sits at the pump, pumping the water for the village, right? Supplying the water for the village. He had this engine that was just bringing water from the ground and supplying the whole village, right? So this guy had a radio, and because he had a radio, he'd be telling everybody the news, what the news says today, what the news says tomorrow, throughout the week, right? But later on, people in the village, they get concerned. They say, that guy's radio, I think, is full of lies, because he keeps on saying things and ultimately the things are not right, right? Which is funny. So the guy's radio was full of lies. But if you think of it, really, it was the guy who was actually lying to the people, because now he holds the key to all the news, so he can tell them whatever he wants. So really, that story alone teaches me one thing about branding, right? That's how you brand yourself, right? You go there and have your little radio in a village, right? And start telling stories, right? And everybody knows about that. I mean, the whole village knew about that guy because he branded himself. He went to the shop, bought a radio, and started branding himself using the radio. So the same thing applies to your business, right? If you want to brand yourself online, it doesn't matter what you are doing, whether it's you're doing coaching, or maybe you are doing some kind of online marketing or some kind of online selling stuff. If you want people to know you, there's only one way that works better, is to go out there and make videos, right? And make videos that actually teach people something. You got to determine yourself what you want to teach. Once you've determined what you want to teach out there, whether you're teaching people about nutrition, or you're teaching people about well-being, or teaching people about being fit, fitness courses, or something like that, whatever you're doing, right? Make sure you go out there and teach people. And what we normally say, that you are putting information into the marketplace, right? When you do that, people begin to recognize you. And when you got to do it in such a way that you are consistent and you are committed in what you are doing, right? That's how you brand yourself, right? Before you know it, everybody knows you, right? The good thing about the doing things on the internet is that your audience is just billions of people, right? So obviously someone somewhere there will get to know about you. And once they get to know about you, then you see that they begin to like what you are doing, and all of a sudden you've got this following, this great following, right? That's how you get branded out there, okay? But also you got to remember that while you are branding yourself, don't forget that you got to still work, right? You still got to still market yourself, market your business if you are selling something online. But if you are not, if you're just branding yourself, that's the way to go about it. But if you are, you are making a living from the online, then you go to market yourself. You got to do your normal, maybe selling on Facebook, talking to friends, right? That kind of thing. You got to do it. Otherwise, it won't work. You can't brand yourself only and not make money, right? So branding yourself means you're going out there and you're being recognized. But later on, what will happen is that when you brand yourself like that, later on people begin to notice you, and they begin to buy off your branding stuff as well, right? Which is cool. So I hope that has been very, very helpful to you. And go ahead, click on that link below this video. You'll find a marketing source that I give to everybody that visits my videos, or that particular link, right? But if you are not at a place where I can leave a link for you, just message me and I'll be able to send that to you. And also make sure you also meet my community, which is a great community, and just say hi to them. Thank you so much, and bye for now.